are live. Okay, got it. Thank you so much. Let me go back over here. And I think we have recorded. We started the recording also. Amazing, amazing. Very welcome, everybody. So nice of you to be there. Exactly 8 o'clock. It's hot, right? Raining here in Chennai. Very high. Hi, sir. In there, it's fabulous, Rajesh. Okay, Captain Satya, very nice. Hi, sir. Cool in Chennai. Great going. Great in Pune. Awesome, awesome, amazing, wonderful, very nice. Welcome, everyone. So this is our weekly call where we are impacting you, giving you continuous service. And hot in Faridabad. Okay, got it, Jagdish. And looking forward to meet you live also in Delhi as we meet up. So question to all of you: how many of you want to know the laws of selling to 10x your sales? Type I if you really want to understand the laws of selling and to multiply 10x your sales, really 10x your sales. Yeah, you got to understand. If you want those results, if you want those results to 10x your sales, you got to understand some laws. And these are the laws. I'm going to do a series of sessions on the Friday Mastermind call, starting with today, that yes, there are some laws of selling. So yeah, 11:30 in the night at Devendra in Japan. Yes, it's late over there. But yes, let's understand these laws of selling and see how we can really apply it in our lives and we can multiply our sales. Everybody is a salesman. Each and every one of us is a salesman. In fact, when Earl Nightingale says that it's not that if you are in the profession of sales or marketing, then you are classified as a salesman. We all are salesmen. Parents are selling values. Parents are selling ideas. Parents are selling behaviors to their kids, right? Parents are also salesmen, 100% for sure. Leaders, management, CEOs, and people in leadership positions, they are also salesmen. They are selling their ideas. They are influencing other people. So again, they are salesmen. So maybe a mother wants to, or maybe a spouse wants to make his or her point across to the opposite spouse. He or she is a salesman for sure. Every one of you, and including me, is a salesman. And we are all the time selling. So when a child is crying, the child is marketing himself. He's hungry. He's marketing himself. He's selling something. So do we all agree that we all are salesmen? And that's the fact of it, which we cannot ignore. So it doesn't matter what is your product. Doesn't matter what is your service. Doesn't matter if you're a homemaker or a student or maybe a retired person. We all are salesmen. We all are salesmen in our life. So you got to be very clear that if we are all salesmen, then it makes sense that we understand the laws of selling. And if we understand the laws of selling, then we can really be effective, more efficient, more productive in selling. That is the real ideas of understanding the laws of selling. So how many of you are sold that we got to understand the laws of selling? Type I am sold. You are sold that you got to understand the laws of selling. You are sold for sure. I mean, without that, you would not be whatever your industry or profession. We all are, I mean, we got to understand these laws. So stay with me till the end, and I'm going to explain to you a few important laws. Not all, there are many, but we're going to cover up in a series of this series of sessions, and we're going to do this. But before we begin, since how many of you are, or my voice is very low? Am I audible, or is it very low? Low, okay. Okay, wait. How about now? Is it better? Is it better? Hello? Is it better now? Is it better? I just changed the setting better. Okay, got it. So I think now is it better? Hello? Hello? Loud and clear? Okay, loud and clear. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you for this feedback. Thank you. Okay, good. So before we begin the laws of selling, I think let's look at, by the way, how many of you are our esteemed guests who are yet to join our community, type G in the comment box that you are our guest and you are seeing what is this Think and Grow Rich community, why so many people are coming on Friday. Just type G for our guest. Thimmappa, Taha, welcome Thimmappa, welcome Taha. Okay, Srinivas, okay, great, welcome. Captain Satya, welcome, thank you for being our guest. And there are many more also, but yes. And by the way, how many of you have enrolled and registered in our community in this last 1 week, in the last 1 week? And this is your first weekly mastermind session, type 1. If this is your first session of a series of sessions which are going to be there for a lifetime. Murthy, Jatin, Srilochan, Srinivas signed up today. Purav, yes. Amit Chandra, Swapan Roy, Ganesh, Viresh, many of you, right? Joydeep, good. Yashwant, yeah, great. So you're going to see that this is not an online program, but this is a powerful support system which is going to help you to achieve your goals, to crack the code how to think and grow rich. So may I request all the existing members to wish and welcome both the people who registered and joined the community and also our guests. Type welcome everyone so that we can welcome all the guests and all the people who have been for the first time also. So this is the awesome space. This is your community. It's not about me. This is about you and it's about us. That is the real context over here. So let me just give you a preview of what happens in this community of Think and Grow Rich. So since it's a webinar format and I have not yet seen you, I request all of you to please email me your photograph, preferably with Think and Grow Rich. So type P if you're going to email me your nice photograph with the book Think and Grow Rich so that it can remains in my memory that yes, you have trusted me and you have been a part of my community. So I know you, I can see you. So definitely I would request all of you to please email, type P if you're going to do this before midnight or maximum by tomorrow. Just nice photograph of yours that will really help me to get connected with you, because when you share your goal cards, I really want to get connected. Not of course you'll be having your photographs on your goal cards, but I really want you to get connected with me. So please do share your photograph with me as well. Now, what is the context of Think and Grow Rich? Well, there are some rituals which we need to follow, and there is a process of how you can scale up your journey in Think and Grow Rich. For example, when you enter school, you start from nursery, kindergarten, then you go to first standard, the primary school, the secondary school, then you go to graduation, and then you go for post-graduation. Similarly, there is a process of this journey in Think and Grow Rich. It starts like this. So it starts with the basic premise of the 90 days challenge, in which I give you the top 5 principles of success. The top 5 principles which I learned from my mentor in Canada, where these are not actually directly mentioned in Think and Grow Rich, but these are the core 5 principles of Think and Grow Rich. We start with your 4 goals. That is your definite major purpose, your 4 goals of your life. We form a mastermind alliance. That's your mastermind. Then we have the applied faith system for you, where we work on a subconscious mind. We eliminate all the 30 fears. Then we go to the classic principle of going the extra mile, one of my favorites, where you eliminate your competition. And then finally, the pleasing personality. ये top 5 principles आपको 90 days program में हम cover करेंगे. It's not a 90-day program. It's a 90-day challenge, which is going to be giving you support for a lifetime. Type 5, if you're clear with this, the DA5 principles I'm going to study as the base, as the core. And I promise you, if you study diligently, like so many thousands of people have already done, you are going to get some success. If you be diligent, giving 10 minutes of your precious time every day, watch one video, come for the Friday mastermind call, you are sorted. I mean, these are not my principles. I'm not a coach. I'm not a trainer, but this is what I have understood from that. These are the 5 core basic principles of Think and Grow Rich. Once you get some success, then you are ready to elevate yourself to the next level, where we say, we go to the next level of success, which is the 13 steps to riches. These 13 steps to riches are there in Think and Grow Rich. And I've designed a beautiful program where I dissect every principle in detail. So book you will read, you'll read the book in the book reading club, etc. But every principle has got about 10 videos where I give and my explanation for every video, every principle, and then I tie up all the things together. So you'll really dissect Think and Grow Rich in such a fashion where you'll start living the principles of Think and Grow Rich. So type TAGR if you're clear that this is the second step, where all the 15 chapters, thoughts are things. The first one, 13 steps, 14, and the final one is the freedom from fears, the 6 ghosts of fear. So All the 15 principles, 15 chapters are covered in this, except the mystery of sex transmutation, which is covered in a separate program. And the final principle is the apex, the top notch, the world class, which is like your postgraduate degree, which is like, if you want to be a specialist, if you want to become a brain surgeon and to command maybe $10,000 for an hour's operation, that is where you create that master key. You unlock that master key, which is like the apex to the door to the temple of wisdom, where I give out everything which I've learned in the US, all the 17 principles of success, all the 16 laws which are mentioned in the law of success, whatever I learned from Bob Proctor's paradigm shift, Earl Nightingale, everything, self-image, Maxwell Maltz, working with the law, everything is given over here. And that's where you 10x your results. So for people, there are some people who are directly jumping in the Victory Mastermind because their results, they want that result. Their goals are like 10x. They want that, but you can take your time, take step by step, get some results. Maybe if you have invested 10,000, earn 10 lakhs of rupees, then you can come to the Victory Mastermind. That is the context. So type VM if you know that this is my ultimate aim, that I really want to be there. I really want to 10x my results. I really want to reach to that apex, to the door to the temple of wisdom, because lifelong learning is the name of the game. If you are not learning, you are dying. That's the real context over here. Now, if we start off with this, the basic premise which we say to start off with is listen to this video every single day. Every single day you listen to this video. I do it still. Of course, now I'm multiplying my speed because I've been doing for so many years. And you can do multitasking also with that. You don't have to sit in front of, after a particular point of time. Listen to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale every single day. आप हिंदी में सुन सकते हो, ये लिंक है यहाँ पे, या फिर आप इंग्लिश में सुन सकते हो, ये लिंक है यहाँ पे. But listen to this every single day. That's one of the best things which you could do for your priming your mindset. And how many of you are being disciplined and are doing this every single day? Type I. You got to do this every single day. Every single day. Harpreet is asking which is more efficient. Well, Harpreet is not it's a very subjective question. There are some people who get connected with their local language, so they listen in Hindi. Okay. And there are some people who don't get connected with Hindi language. They listen with the original language, original sound, original voice of Earl Nightingale. They want that God-like voice of Earl Nightingale. So they connect with Earl Nightingale's voice. But it's up to you. For me, sometimes what I do to break the monotony or to break this this pattern, sometimes maybe once in a month or once in 15 days, if I've been listening to English, I break the pattern and I start listening in English. I start listening in Hindi. So what happens is, those sentences which are going to be playing around in my mind because I've been listening in English for many times, it's over and over again, I listen to the same idea in Hindi and I look at that idea from a different perspective. मैं उसको एक अलग नजरिए से देखता हूँ. The perception changes. And maybe that also gives you a new way of looking at things in yourself, which you didn't see in yourself. So maybe you could try that also, where you break that pattern, it's getting monotonous, and you break that pattern and you do it in English or do it in Hindi, and that's how you can really listen to it from zero, from nothingness. But got to listen to it every single day. That's the context over here. Okay, now, strangest secret. We say that a family which is there together, is bonded together, grows together. And we are a family over here. And for people from your family, maybe your friends, your colleagues, your associates, if you want to show them what is the possibility of them achieving their results, be it health, wealth, happiness, whatever they want, whatever the mind can conceive and believe the mind can achieve, you can invite them to this gateway to think and grow rich. Just stop sharing this over here. You can invite them to this particular Telegram channel, which is Gateway to Think and Grow Rich. And this is an open group, and you will get updates of what's happening in our community. For the guests who are already there over here, so this is not an online video-based program which you're getting some recorded videos, but it's a powerful support system which is there for you for a lifetime to help you to achieve the goals. So how many of you are yet to join or don't know how to invite people over here? Type DK for don't know. You still don't know? Okay, many of you don't know this, right? So what I'll do, I'll post this group link over here, where you can actually do this and invite people. You can invite, I'm going to post this over here as well as on the paid members Telegram group. So this is the link. Join this group right now. And I'm also going to post it on the Telegram group, which is for the paid members. So you can invite people using this link. Yeah. So you can do this and you can really, yeah, Yashwant, you just joined in. Thank you so much for this. So this is where you can really make a difference. And how many of you feel that it's a great feeling and it's a great sense of fulfillment and accomplishment when someone whom you know comes and says, sir, thank you. You helped me. Sir, ma'am, you thank you. You changed my life. How many of you feel that that's one of the best kind of compliment which you can get? I mean, type B for best. I mean, कोई आपको बोलेगा sir, thank you sir, you were there. I mean, आपने recommend किया और मेरी जिंदगी बदल गई. Thank you for this. So that is the context. Invite people, let them take a decision. You don't push them. Let them decide. It's completely complimentary and say they want to thank you for that. And how many of you are already feeling that मैंने किसी को यहाँ पे लेके आए and then their life changed? Yeah, anybody having an experience? That आपने किसी को recommend किया and now they are thanking you. There are so many. They've got their friends, their family members, their kids, their spouse, their student. I mean, they recommend, and that's the real context. So they're going to thank you. They're going to thank you for coming, for bringing them over here. Now we have planned a big gateway. And how many of you like to party in Goa? Type G for Goa if you want to party in Goa. You like to party in Goa? Yeah, it's a place. It's got a different feel. गोवा इज गॉट अ डिफरेंट मूड फॉर श्योर. आई मीन आप कहाँ पे भी हो, कितने भी सीरियस हो, बट लेकिन गोवा पे आप आते हो तो पूरा मूड चेंज हो जाता है. सो वी हैव प्लान दिस great getaway to Goa on 26th and 27th of November, and we are planning this in a big fashion, and we are thinking and growing rich for sure. And it's a community event. So this is the affirmation which we want you to read across, and let's do this together. So 3, 2, 1, and begin. My voice is little low still. It's little low. I don't know. Okay, let me be a bit louder. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm enjoying the TAGR 10,000 member celebrations. It's a Siddharth sir and an entire community in Goa on 26th and 27th November 2022. I'm feeling blessed to be a part of Achievers community. Have you blocked your calendar? If not, kindly do so. 26th and 27th of November. Type B for blocked if you have blocked your calendar, because we're going to celebrate. We work hard, but we party harder. Okay, we work hard, but we party harder. So be there in that space, and it's going to be magical. Imagine so many THRians together. The vibrations are going to go to the next level, and you're going to attract all the results which you want to have in your life. Okay, so do this. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome, and we're going to be sharing all the details as we progress near to the dates coming across. Now, what's happening in the community? Well, we are there to support you in a variety of ways. Sunday 15th of May, that's on this, today is 13th, Friday. Sunday 15th of May, we have got for the new members who just enrolled in our community, and for also those of you who require some hand-holding, maybe who are stuck up in their routine, that be there at Sunday morning 9 a.m. Sachin Tiradale, he's a regularite as a coach and a mentor, and Mr. Prakash Patel is joining him for supporting new members. Sunday 15th May 2022, time 9 a.m. The link will be available to you on the paid members Telegram group. This is completely complimentary service, week after week for all the new joinees in our community. I mean, more power to Sachin and more power to Prakash for doing this. How many of you feel that this induction program, some hand holding, जैसे नई गाड़ी आप लेते हो, कोई नई किताब खरीदते हो, नया मोबाइल लेते हो, तो कुछ समय लगता है आपको उसमें to get acquainted. Maybe आप घूमने जाते हो कहाँ पे, तो कुछ climate, कुछ acclimatize करने के लिए take some time. This is where you got to have really that okay, आप आए हो हमारे community में, not to worry. We are there to support you. हाथ पकड़ के हम धीरे 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 आपको बताएंगे. More power to Sachin, more power to Prakash. I think this is one of the support systems why people are able to complete this journey of 90 days challenge. People who are getting the results because of this super duper hand holding. So please, more power to both of them, and please join all the new members. I request all of you to be alert on the Telegram group on a Sunday morning. The links will be shared, and please be there. Please be there so that we'll be supporting you in your journey to begin with. Okay. Now, what else is going to happen on Sunday? Well, it's an eventful Sunday. It's hot outside. So spend some good time with your family inside, indoors, and learn from the best of the best. I mean, Think and Grow Rich is one of the best sellers. And in the personal help industry, I think 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a very, very close, if not more. And this is also one of my favorite books. So we have decided that we're going to do this completely complimentary program for the members of the community, by the members of the community. And every session is going to happen in the month of May, every Sunday. So we are already past 2 sessions, and we are going to be there on this 3rd session, which is going to happen on 15th of May. And who's leading this? So these are the core people who are handling this entire event. And of course, there are people at the back and also doing this. But this Sunday, dates of, okay, all Sundays. This Sunday, we have got presenter, Mr. Khalil Ahmed, recap of habit number 3, which is being first thing first. Then we have got the part 3, public victory, paradigms of interdependence by Rahul Srivastav. He is an NLP Grand Master, learned directly from Richard Bandler. NLP Master, Grandmaster Rahul Srivastav, completely free to all the members in the community. Okay. Richard Bandler, NLP Grand Practitioner, Rahul Srivastav. Nehal Thakur, habit number 4, think win-win principles of interpersonal relationships. That she's going to present on habit number 4. And of course, habit number 5, again, by Khalil Ahmed, seek first to understand, then to be understood, principles of empathic communication. Do you think that members in the community, especially to you, this question is to you, are you getting value for the investment which you did? This we didn't promise, but this is a completely complimentary thing which we are giving, going the extra mile, a community for the people, by the people, of the people, for you. So more power to all the mentors over here who are taking out their precious time on a Sunday morning. Please be there and be of service. Learn from them. Don't take judgments. Just understand what are they sharing. So that's so more power to all the mentors. This is going to happen on a Sunday morning. Now, Sunday evening, there is a meetup from Bangalore. How many of you in and around Bangalore? Type B if you are in and around Bangalore. Well, you can meet people at this particular venue. Sharad Dise, yes. So Sunday, 15th of May, Usha, yes. So please be there, okay? VFAM Ganesh, voice is feeble. Still it is feeble? I don't know. I don't understand. I think I'm pretty loud and clear. I can't shout more than this. So I'm pretty loud. Okay. Great. Yeah. So Sunday, 15th of May, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And this is the venue. Please be there and bond with the members from the southern part of India. So it's going to be there. And you are going to get some support system also. So you will understand the mastermind principle. So this is again for people from Bangalore. Ikram, you can be there and just join this particular meet and take a snapshot of this. And maybe we can share. Yeah, Shankar IAS, please be there. Please be there and really bond with the community members. And this is just like a chapter meeting of people, of like-minded people coming together. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Yogeshwar Ingle, बहुत लोग हैं, 100 plus है Yogeshwar जी, तो 100% हम पुणे से हम join करेंगे. Definitely we'll do that. Okay. Now, we are reading this chapter of imagination, and imagination is the workshop of the mind, right? And we are reading this chapter for 21 days. This is the calendar which we are following. For members who have joined recently, please take a snapshot of this particular sheet. In fact, even for our guests, if they have not yet joined, if they wish to read Think and Grow Rich, we read every chapter 21 times and we read in groups. So this is the schedule right now. We are going to end this on 29th of May. We're going to end this on 29th of May, and this is the schedule. So please be there. And also, I have recorded, especially in Hindi also, both the chapters, complete audio summary of Hindi and English. It's available on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, you name it. Okay. So these are the links, and you can listen also in English. You can listen in Hindi also based on your language preference. I have recorded in my own voice. Okay. Yeah, Hindi, you're waiting, sorry, I got it. I did it in Hindi also. Listening to podcasts is now a habit. Awesome. Thank you so much. How many of you feel that this way of learning, of impacting again and again and again and again and again in groups, is the best way to change your paradigm? Type BRC for the best reading club or the book reading club. That's where we really make you accountable. That's where you get a buddy system. That's where you get that lifetime support system. That's where you become persistent. That's where you become disciplined. That's how the principles are ingrained in your subconscious mind. That's the only way you can shift your paradigm. So this is completely complimentary for all the members for a lifetime, and we read it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. That's the real way how we can impact. Okay. Yes, I think everybody will agree with this. Okay. Awesome. Give me a moment. I think let me fix this up. Just give me a moment. I think I'm seeing people complaining about the voice. Am I clear now? Hello? 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 So I just shifted my, is it better now? Better? Okay, good. Okay, I fixed it. Chalo, no problem. Got it. Technology has to be given some importance. Great. Thank you for this. Thank you. Next week's, let's wrap this up. We begin our exercise of selling. Let's wrap this up clearly. Okay. Very, very loud. Okay, good. Very nice. Now, we are continuing with the self-image challenge. And in the self-image, we are looking at how to change your self-image. And we have done this session in the month of May. So we are getting this principle of self-image. On 17th of May, we have got Vijay Kamble doing this. So how many of you feel that changing the way you look at yourself is the best way to change your results? Please type more power to all these members who are doing this. This is happening on Tuesday, 17th of May, 7 p.m. Be there and see how this gentleman, he started his journey. Right now he's in the Victory Mastermind, and he has taken his principles, his results to the next level. So that's how you really impact your self-image. And when you impact your self-image, the result starts to change. जब तक आपकी self-image change नहीं होगी, तब तक आप कितना भी motivation कर लो, कितने भी books पढ़ लो, कितने भी आप YouTube देख लो, आपके results नहीं change होंगे. और आपकी self-image, आपकी paradigm का हिस्सा है. Your self-image is a part of your paradigm. So you got to change your paradigm. You got to change your self-image. This is completely complimentary for you. Every month, we keep on giving you this value. So you start to change your self-image and you look at yourself as a different person. How many of you feel, especially members who are veterans in our community, that your results really started to change when you started to do this daily practices of your self-image? Type SI. कि यार ये सेल्फ इमेज के सेशन से मैंने कुछ सीखा और मैं डेली प्रैक्टिस करने लगा और उससे ये प्रिंसिपल्स मेरे रिजल्ट्स मल्टीप्लाई हो गए. It's a powerful truth. You cannot exceed your results without changing your self image. It's a real powerful thing. So be there, respect these people's time. Of course, you will get the recording also. It's a completely complimentary thing which we are giving to you, not a single penny taken from you. Okay, now let's move ahead. हमें मिलना है पर्सनली? You want to meet me personally? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah. आ जाओ दिल्ली, प्लान करो प्रॉपरली. Plan your business, maybe a friend, maybe a relative, maybe some old colleague, maybe some associate. Do it. I'll tell you, it's going to be magical. The seats are almost full. It's also a complete sellout. Okay, it's one of the best venues which we have got. The India Habitat Center at Lodhi Road, New Delhi, and it's going to be there on 28th of May, Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. One full day with me, with all the super duper achievers of Think and Grow Rich community, inspiring stories, networking, learning, bonding, dining, lunch properly, sumptuous lunch also is there, and having a great time over here. So I'm going to give a link over here, and it's completely based on just to cover the actual cost. I mean, we are not getting anything from this. It's just to cover the actual costs. I'm going to share this link over here. The venue is completely sold out. So this is the link to register. And you can use this discount coupon if it is still applicable, where it is Delhi. Delhi is the discount code, and register. It's only 2,500 after applying this discount coupon. So click on the link, use the discount code and register right now. Plan something good. Meet up your old friends, colleagues, maybe family members, relatives in Delhi or around Delhi, and really be a part of this awesome community. Okay, we will do that. We will do that, Suresh. We'll do that. Recording, but recording mein maza jo live mein hai, wo nahi hai. Okay, so be there live. How many of you already blocked your seats? Type D for Delhi if you're already there. You're already there in Delhi. You're there. Yeah, be there. It's going to be magical. Okay. Now, let's do the declarations, and you know the drill. After we complete the declarations, please go on our YouTube channel and type out, I am a TAGR champion. You've got to type out, and I am a TAGR champion. And let me prepare the context of today's declarations. We are going to do this declaration in such a way that my sales is multiplying. I am causing 10x results in my sales. If you're not a salesman, maybe in your results, whatever you're doing, but be in that context that I'm going to get 10x sales. And with that 10x sales, the money is going to flow to me in abundance. So I'm understanding the laws of sales, and I'm going to create this context, and then we start selling, we start doing these declarations. So on a count of three, if you are ready, if you understood the drill, type BIO. Then once we complete, you're going to type in on our YouTube channel comments, I am a TAGR champion. Okay. So 3, understand the context. 10x sales. Chappar faad ke sales karna hai. That's the context, and then we'll begin the lesson of sales. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and begin. I like money. I love it. I play the money game to win. I use money wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. I release it with joy, and it returns to me multiplied in a wonderful way. I believe money is important. Money makes life more enjoyable, and money is freedom. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance. I get rich doing what I love. I use money for good only, and I'm grateful for all the money I have now. I am financially free because I now know how to truly think and grow rich. Go on YouTube, type in the comment box, I am a TAGR champion, because you are. You are truly a TAGR champion. You are understanding these laws. You are understanding the laws of selling. You are understanding how you sell. And that's how you're going to attract the 10x results. You're going to give 10x value. That's where you start to you declare this in the universe. That's how you create that magic. That's how you really get the 10x results. Not just by selling something without adding value, but creating the right value you sell. That's how you create these 10x results. Awesome. I'm seeing the energy flowing right now also through the Zoom media. It's coming to me. The energy is so infectious. It's all coming to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going on YouTube, but yes, I think I'm seeing so many people sharing over there. Amazing. Great. Great. Awesome. Super duper. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Very nice. I'm seeing floods of people sharing across. Thank you so much for this. Thank you. Thank you for this. I can see the power. Every person, you are a TAGR champion for sure. TAGR champion. Now, selling. The laws of selling. Understand this. It is not a matter of whether you sell or not. It is only a matter of how good you are at it. तो सबसे पहले वो सोच निकाल दो कि मुझे बेचने की जरूरत है कि नहीं है. See, Rahul Bajaj is passed on, God bless him. But when he told that sentence that I don't have a sales department, I have a dispatch department, well, that era is gone. That era is gone for sure. So वो डिबेट में जाओ ही मत आप कि मुझे सेल्स करना पड़ेगा कि मुझे सेलिंग सीखनी है कि नहीं सीखनी है. It is a must. It is a done deal. So don't even waste an ounce of energy that whether should I sell or should I learn selling or not. No, it is not a matter of whether you sell or not. It's only a matter of how good you are at it. And I think all of you should not aim at good, but you should aim at being the best in what you are selling. Type B for best if you want the best in what you do, your product, your service, your homemaker or student, but you got to be best. So वो भूल जाओ, वो argument ही निकाल दो कि यार sales जरूरी है कि नहीं. No. Don't even waste that. I've got to be the best in sales. That's it. So the entire paradigm, the entire perception changes. You're not debating about whether it's good to or bad to sell. You're just focusing on that you got to sell, and you got to sell the way it's meant, the best way to sell. So selling. Let's look at what's the premise. The ability to sell is the rarest talents. It's one of the most highly paid people are the best salesmen in the world. It's one of the rarest talents, rarest. You owe it to yourself to become excellent in selling. You have to take responsibility of whether you are good, better, or best in selling. You can blame people, you can blame the product, you can blame the competition, you can blame the economy, you can blame the environment, you can blame the boss, but that is not going to help you to get that money in the bank. You got to owe to yourself to become excellent in selling. I want you to really look at yourself, look at your product, look at your service, and understand this. It is the rarest talent and the most highly paid profession of selling. And if you really want to earn tons of money, you got to be really good in selling. So, and you got to be responsible about your results. So type in the comment box, first of all, that I am responsible. जो भी मेरा sales target है आज का, कि हुआ नहीं हुआ, बेकार नहीं, कोई argument, objection, whatever be the current state, but be responsible for it. Type out that I'm 100%, I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible. Whatever is your sales target right now, whatever is your sales figure right now, you are 100% responsible, not Siddharth Shah, not your parent, not your spouse, nobody. You are responsible for that. Now, with this context in mind, with this base being ready, let's understand what are the three factors which make a sale. What are the three important factors? Because I think simplicity is powerful. Complexity is confusion. We tend to confuse things. No, we tend to have complex things because we are confused in life. And we don't want to make it simple. It may not be easy, but simplicity is powerful. And when we have simplicity, that's where we get the power to sell. And when we are confused, we have complex things. तुझे पता नहीं मेरे सेल्स की क्या हालत है. अरे देख मेरा बॉस ऐसा है, मेरी कंपटीशन ने ऐसा कर दिया, मेरे कंपटीशन ने ऐसा ऑफर दे दिया, अभी सामने अभी मॉनसून सीजन स्टार्ट हो रही है, अभी यूक्रेन वॉर चल रहा है, तुझे पता नहीं. यू आर नॉट, दिस इज ऑल बुकिश नॉलेज. यू डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली व्हाट्स हैपनिंग. आप आओ फील्ड पे आओ, मेरी बात सुनो तो आपको समझ में आएगा. सी, यू कैन विन द आर्ग्यूमेंट बट यू विल नॉट विन द सेल्स. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू वांट टू विन दैट सेल्स बट नॉट टू विन द आर्ग्यूमेंट? टाइप एस फॉर सेल्स. कि आर्ग्यू कर लो, आप आर्ग्यूमेंट जीत लो, नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. यू विल विन द आर्ग्यूमेंट but you will never be winning the sales. Focus on making things simple in life. Make things simple in life because simplicity is powerful. जो भी complex situation, you can make it simple. That's the real power. E is equal to mc square. So simple, yet so powerful. Theory of relativity. E is equal to mc square. That's it. So simple. There is no complexity. It's so powerful that rules the world. So make things simple. Make things simple in life. Okay. Now look at this. How do we move forward? Three factors. What are the three factors? The first is your product or service. Every product is different. Every service is different. I'm selling a very different product. Think and grow rich. I'm selling dreams. Yeah, I'm selling hopes. I'm selling wishes. I'm not selling a mobile. You can sell a mobile. You can sell the gloves. You can sell the keychain. You can sell anything, table, laptop. So it could be anything which you're selling. But that's one factor in the sales composition, which is your product or service. Type 1, if you're clear about this one factor, make it very simple. Type 1, everybody please be there and understand. I'm making it very simple for you to crack this laws of selling for you. The second factor is the salesperson, the person who is selling. The second factor is the salesperson who is selling. A mother is selling a graduation degree to her son. So the mother is a salesperson. Maybe a kid is selling to get the money for the overnight party. So the kid is the salesperson. If you are selling your product or service to your potential client, you are the salesperson. So that's the second factor which completes the entire sales process. Type 2, if you're clear with this second element, the second factor is the salesperson. And obviously, it doesn't make, it's no rocket science to understand that the third factor is your customer, your potential customer. Kisko aap bech rahe ho? That's the third factor. Type 3 in the comment box that completes the entire loop of sales. Your product or service, the salesperson, and the customer. Very, very simple, very, very basic, very, very elementary. Yet people get confused when it comes to understand how to sell. So make it very simple over here. Now, the product or service can be either right for the customer and right for the salesperson. दो चीजें important है. The product or service which you are selling has to be both right for the customer. Oh, मैं तो गंजे को कंगी बेच के आया. तुझे पता नहीं मैं इतना मास्टर सेल्समैन. गलत जवाब. That product is not right for the customer. I've seen people who go to that extent of boasting their sales that तू छोड़ ना मैं उसको बेच दूंगा. मैं ताजमहल भी बेच के आऊंगा. Well, you can do this once, but can you do it again and again? Is it enduring? Can you do it? Yes or no? I don't think so. You cannot do it. You cannot sell something to someone without adding value to that particular person. आप अपना sales target achieve कर लेंगे for sure. Maybe you can get that particular incentive. Maybe you'll feel good at the end of the day for a short time. But I'll tell you what, there is one more, there's one thing which will beat you. Your conscience, your guilt. When you get that reward, but you know कि आपने गलत किया है, well, that feeling is only with you to experience. And only you can tell how bad it feels कि यार कुछ चीजें आपने बेच दी लेकिन वो कुछ आपने value नहीं दी. How many of you are connecting with me that this is something very important? Just to meet our sales targets, just to meet that particular incentives, just to meet our quarterly targets, like beach to. Never do that. It's a short term game. You know what? Coaching and training industry, there's a lot of glaze in this line because you are there, you are talking, people are giving you recognition and accolades. But I'll tell you what, there is no entry barrier as such in coaching and training industry. There is no entry barrier. Mom and pop coaches and trainers come in overnight and they vanish, they disappear. One of the reasons they disappear, there are many reasons for that. One of the reasons they disappear, they vanish after 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever it is what? They have not added enough value for the money which they took. Yes, my friend. अब देखना 10 साल पहले कोई था कोचिंग ट्रेनिंग में बादशाह. Maybe he's not there. Maybe. I'm not naming anybody. Check yourself. Do your research. You've got to add value. You've got to add value. If you are looking for a long-term game, short-term pleasure को छोड़ दो, तो long-term accomplishment मिलेगा, long-term fulfillment मिलेगा. How many of you are promising me that I'm not going to sell something to someone which is of no value? Type P for promise. I'm giving my personal example of coaching and training, but this works for every industry. It works for every industry. Got to have add value. गंजे को कंगी मत बेच के आओ और उसके ऊपर आप बोस्ट मत करो. It's not going to add any value to you. It's going to come back to you. It's going to boomerang. It's like a boomerang. It's going to hit you so badly, like a bolt where you don't require. It's going to hit you badly. So don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Okay. Bald. Don't sell a comb to your bald man. Okay, don't sell a comb to a bald man. Okay, don't do that. That's what ganja is bald. Okay, got it, Anita. And the second one is right for the salesperson. See, some people are like square pegs in round holes. They are a misfit in some organizations. They just can't sell something. And they are in that wrong position. But a little bit of change in the industry, maybe a different product or a different service, and immediately that person is becoming a master salesman. It happens. There could be a variety of reasons. Maybe that person is not himself sold. For example, if I am not sold about Think and Grow Rich principles making a difference in your life, I will never be able to sell any program of Think and Grow Rich to you. Never. So sometimes people are in a particular industry, but they are not yourself convinced कि ये यार काम का है कि नहीं है. मैं sales में तो लेकिन शायद से ये it's not working, it's not helpful for them, and that's the real reason they are not performing well. So the product or service which you are in, check yourself. Is it the right one for me? I am really connected. Do I really believe in this product or service? If you truly believe in that product or service, you are going to be the best in it. If you do not believe, perhaps it's going to be a big struggle for you. Are we together on this? Have you got some people experience like you, having some experiences in your life? Maybe people have shifted their lines and they've shot up like in huge success. Why it happens? Because that product, that the product or the service fit is not there. That commitment is not there. That's the real happening. It happens every day. Okay. Ankit Desai of Ahmedabad. Okay. I don't know whom. Okay. We are recording this, Harpreet. We are recording this. Okay. We're recording this. Okay. Now, right customer, right salespeople. Now, with this context, let's begin with some laws of sales, the law of sales. And this is the first law of sales. And there is going to be a series of sessions as per my way of looking at it. When I want you to be in sales and marketing, I'll give you these few laws. So there are going to be a series of sessions, just like we did the laws of money. I'm going to divide these different laws for you so that you can keep on getting this on a piecemeal basis, so that your sales can keep on going to the next level. How many of you prefer not to have maybe a 30-day thing in 1-2 hours combined, but want to spread it across so that you can keep on getting that inspiration for that sales to go to the next level? Type I for inspiration. कि continuously sales के laws मिलते जाएंगे, तो continuously हम अलग-अलग level पे लेके जाएंगे. Otherwise एक साथ में मैं सारे laws दे दूंगा, तो कौन सा अप्लाई करूं, ये करूं कि वो करूं? So that's where it is going to go. Inspiration or installments also. Yeah, you got that. So installments में हम आपको inspire करेंगे so that you can multiply again and again and again and again and again your sales. So the law of sales क्या है? पहला law. The first law is this: nothing happens until a sales takes place. Powerful. दुनिया रुक जाएगी अगर सेल्स रुक गई. आप देखो, nothing happens until a sales takes place. अरे बिक गया प्रोडक्ट, स्टार्ट द प्रोडक्शन. कैसे? अरे पहले परचेस करो माल. अरे ऑर्डर मेरे हाथ में है, चलो परचेस करो. we'll get the raw material, we'll start the production, we'll hire the people, we'll get this, we'll do the admin. पहले क्या हुआ? We got the sales order in our hand. Start now. Nothing happens until a sales takes place. Okay. Yeah, Nita, I got that. Nothing happens until a sales takes place. So we got to look at this, that this is the first law of sales. You got to sell. You got to sell. And I remember when my first online participant registered, I didn't have any videos. I didn't have any recordings at all. I just sold. I sold and then I did my program. I sold and then I designed my program. How many of you didn't know about this? Type DNK, do not know. कि मैंने कुछ भी प्रिपेयर नहीं किया था. जब तक मेरा माल नहीं बिका, मैंने कुछ भी प्रिपेयर नहीं किया था. I didn't made a single video, no email, nothing at all. I sold to 250 people. I sold to 250 people without recording a single video. अभी तो 90 वीडियोस आपको मिल रहे हैं. 250 लोगों को मैंने सिर्फ मेल पे भेज दिया था. But then I worked overnight and I did it. Agastya Shah edited my videos, and the rest is history. The rest is history. You know that. So you got to have that confidence in yourself. Okay, no, I'm going to add value. And how many of you feel I'm adding value to you? I mean, I took your money, but am I adding value to you? I mean, I really feel that I'm adding more than value, the value which you're going to give to me. That's the real context. I mean, 2 साल से लोग आ रहे हैं अभी भी Friday Mastermind में, because we are giving this value again and again and again and again and again and again. So nothing starts until it sells. You got to sell. You got to sell first. तो सबसे पहले sales. Now there are some corollaries of this particular law. Corollary number 1 is this. 1A. 1A corollary is like this. Products and services are sold, not bought. कोई लेगा नहीं ऐसे. Nobody is going to buy your product just like that. Maybe your mother might buy. Maybe your father might buy. I remember 15 Jan 2017 when my first online program was there and I sold something. Maybe my relation में कोई आया, okay, nobody's buying. Siddharth Shah, okay, chala, I'm buying. Okay, chalo, मैं ले लेता हूँ. You know, your first exhibition, some people, maybe your first kind of a preview, maybe introduction, something like that, which in your line. कि चलो यार start कर रहा है, चलो शुगन का, चलो let me buy. So products and services are sold, they are not bought. Are we connecting with this? You got to sell it. आपको बेचना होगा. ऐसे ही कोई नहीं लेगा. Nobody is going to buy your product just like that because you are Siddharth Shah or because you look good, because your smile is good. No. All that is secondary. You got to sell first. Nobody is going to buy. That's corollary number 1A. Now, 1B kya hai? 1B is, again, very powerful. Customers need to be asked to buy. Ask to what? Not to smile, not to shut up, not to stand up, but ask to what? Ask to buy. Type buy in the comment box, B-U-Y, buy. Ask to buy. You got to ask to buy. Only then the sales will happen. You got to ask to buy. Most people don't ask to buy. They ask for question answers. They ask for opinions. They ask for their compliments. Maybe they ask for their testimonies. They ask for judgment. But ask to buy. Ask to buy. Okay? You got to ask. Only then the sales will happen. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for sure. So simple, so basic, so easy, but yet so misunderstood. Absolutely misunderstood. Now, let's move on. This is 1B. 1C. 1C is 80% of the sales are closed after the 5th call or after the 5th closing attempt. Follow-up. Fortune lies in the follow-up. 80% sales. This is a research. You can go on any platform and you'll see the 5th call or after the 5th closing attempt, then the sales happens. Then it happens. I've got a very crude example. Okay. When you are sitting in that posh office, that real 5-star kind of a look, we are having that mahogany kind of a oak wood kind of a real table for yourself. You got that carpets lined up for yourself, and you got that AC nicely properly chilled. There's scorching heat outside, and you're making this one call to your potential client, and the client is saying a no, and you say no, but I'm not going to follow up now. When you are in that air, when you have got that aura of that, I'm Siddharth Shah, Go back down to the grassroots. Maybe go and walk in the park. Maybe go and walk on the beach and watch a simple peanut seller, selling peanuts. मूंगफली बेचने वाले को देखना, क्या एक बार ही वो चिल्लाता है? एक बार बोल दिया, जिसको लेगा वो लेगा. Why should I keep on shouting again and again and again and again and again? नहीं यार, एक बार ले लिया बहुत हो गया. Come to the ground, come to the basic. Don't be in that aura, I am this person, I cannot do this. Don't, no, never. Be on that ground roots level. A peanut seller कितनी बार चिल्लाएगा और तभी कोई लेता है. Never be in that. मैंने फोन किया, अभी मैं फोन नहीं करूंगा. Okay. How many of you are maybe that ego is punctured by this particular analogy? Don't have that ego. Ego is edging God out. If you want to be good in selling, don't have ego. You can either have ego or you can have that money in the bank. As simple as that. Don't have ego in selling. Don't have, because you know that when that person is sold, is buying your product or service, oh, it's adding tremendous value. आप tremendous value देने वाले हो. That is the context. उसकी जिंदगी बदलने वाली. I know very for sure that when a person joins my community, his or her life is going to be completely transformed. I can bet on it. So I don't have any ego. Why should I have any ego? I'm doing it for her. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for him. I'm not doing it for me. तो आपका कभी कोई प्रॉब्लम आएगा नहीं सेलिंग का, you not be in that real over there. Okay, now look at this. Are we together on this, everyone? Are we enjoying this? Yeah. The last corollary of law number 1. Okay. 1D. 50% of salespeople quit after the first call in a complex sale, and 50% of salespeople fail to ask for the order even once in a simple sale. यानी इतनी अच्छी preparation करते हैं, properly presented, everything is nice, the demonstration, the product, the trials, the sample offer, the neatness, everything is so properly planned, but they quit after the first call in a complex sale. Maybe you'll have to talk to my decision maker. Follow up नहीं करते. Maybe you'll have to talk to my, I'll come back to you after discussing with my internal meeting. They don't follow up. Maybe you'll have to put some ideas of how this is going to help in our product, or maybe in our company. So that customization is not given, complexity lose. So that's one angle. And the second is they don't ask to buy. Maybe order पूरा complete होता है, presentation पूरा होता है, but they don't ask to buy. Okay, now where's the check? Sign on the dotted line. What more do you want to register? So how many of you remember when I speak to clients, especially the Victory Mastermind, that I know exactly when there is this awkward movement. See, people will feel awkward. People will not say, अरे चलो ठीक है यार, I am buying your product, okay? I am buying, मैं ले रहा हूँ, मैं चेकबुक निकाल रहा हूँ, मैं डेबिट कार्ड निकाल रहा हूँ, मैं गूगल पे कर रहा हूँ. बहुत कम लोग बोलेंगे ऐसे. बहुत कम लोग बोलेंगे. When there is a pause in your conversation after you completed your sales pitch, when you have completed your entire product service description, when there is a pause, that is an awkward pause. वो pause में आपको बोलना है, by what mode you want to register? Debit card, credit card, Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, EMI. By what mode you want to register? That's how you get that deal. That's how you get it. That pause, that you got to really be in that zone. और जब भी आप वो zone में रहते हो, you get that thing and know this person is now right. That time you make that particular sale. Okay, you make that sale that time. Okay, got that. Enjoying? Okay. Now, this is law number 1. Okay, this is law number 1. I promise you, if you do this, you'll go to the next level. You go to the next level for sure. That's law number 1K. Okay, one more corollary is there. 1E. One is basic. All nightingale बोलते हैं. Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh, receiveth. Ask and it shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh, receiveth. Ask. Type ask if you're clear about this first law, then we move on to the next one. Come on, guys. Type ask. We are clear about this one. So this is very basic now. 1 हो गया. The second law is this. Before we go to the second law, let's apply this. Get yourself or your sales people in front of more people. If you are the boss, if you've got a team of sales people, तो आपके team members को sales more people के साथ करो आप. You got to be there in front of more people. So not by sitting in your back office, not by just being there after 4 or 5 calls you're coming in. No, but you got to be there in front of more people. So that's the first way of applying this. Second tip क्या है इसमें? Design your sales process so that you are either asking for business more or you are offering your prospects more opportunities to buy in each sales conversation. वो दोनों चीज अलग है. Second part में क्या है? आपकी sales process में you design it in such a way that you're asking for business more. That means maybe आपने 90 days किया, you go to the next level, how to think and grow rich, you go to the victory mastermind. So I'm asking for more business from the same client. That's the first element. And the second is you're offering your prospects, same prospects, more opportunities to buy in each sales conversation. That means, okay, fine. What I do generally, so sales conversation chal raha hai mera, so I give it at a time when I am ending the pitch. Then I add the bonuses. Then I add the bonuses. Then I again pitch. So I've got the second time also. Then I've got a replay page coming in. The replay page में भी आपको sales pitch होती है. Then I've got the sales pitch coming in after you have watched a particular webinar. So the same person is being asked 4 to 5 times automatically without me following up with them. Don't you think so that this is going to help me to change and convert my prospects in a much better fashion? I mean, they have been there, they have watched my program. First time nahi kiya, okay, fine. Second time nahi kiya, okay, fine. Third time, okay, nahi kiya. Fourth time, and add value also. You give them value also in between. Maybe give them some success stories, give them some freebies, but also sell at the end. That's how you really get this application. So I want to do a live application over here. Okay. Look at this. The live application is like this. Do this way. See, every product is different. Every service is different. So right now, you take one action. You take one action as I'm speaking right now. And if you are not able to do right now, for whatever reasons, maybe your culture doesn't permit you to call at this particular moment or follow up, but declare on the paid members Telegram group. Declare on the paid members Telegram group that how are you going to be in front of more people? Maybe, for example, tomorrow से मैं सिर्फ 5 कॉल नहीं करूंगा, मैं 10 कॉल करूंगा. In this next week, I will not plan 3 visits. I will plan 5 visits. Maybe in this next week, I will give my sales people lesser time to be there in the office, but more time to be there in front of the people. Are we together on the examples which I am giving to you? आपको समझ में आ रहा है? Hello? Yeah, thank you so much, Vinita, for this. I just got. So please go on the paid members Telegram group and type out one action which you are going to take, to implement this first law. And I'm going to share my Telegram group once I start my recording also. Thank you so much, Vinita, for this. Whatever be your service, whatever be your job, I'm going to record it once again. So this is my Telegram group. I'm sharing this over here. Okay, Dinesh is saying, I will call up 5 people for IT work. Okay, good, Dinesh. Jyoti is saying, I will meet 10 to 15 clients every day for the next week. Okay, Jyoti. Please go on the Telegram group and type over there what action which you're going to take. This is a live action-based program. Sales training nahi hai ki jo aapne training leke wapas back to square one. This is you're declaring in the community what you're going to take. So please go on Telegram and type what action which you're going to take. And some people might take action right now also. If your culture permits, call karo abhi, follow up karo, just do it. That's how you are there in front of more people. You are asking them to buy. I will call up 3 prospects in the next 2 days. Vinita. Okay, good. Mahitosh is saying, I'm calling 10 instance if 15 by 15. Okay, good. Susant Panda, I'm going to show 10 new presentations. Awesome. Deepak Gupta, after calling, is going too fast now. I will ask and demand for sure. Purvi Dalal, I will give more design options for my clients. Good. Palani, I increase my time of daily visits. Good, Palani. Sandeep Khanna, call more and more people. How many people, Sandeep? Put a number. Renganaiki will record few sales pitch video about my product. Yes. Palash will meet 30 new students to apply for my course in coming week. Rajesh, Naresh, daily new 5 people. Okay, I can't read all of them, but yes, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Okay. Now, let's go to law number 2, and then we move on to the next one. But please come back on Zoom and promise me that you're going to apply this. Promise me you're going to apply this. Type 1 if you're going to apply this first law of sales. I'm telling you, अगर ये practice आपने start कर दी, आपने और आपके sales people ने, is going to go to the next level. Okay, promise me. Okay, promise me. Now, what's the second law? The second law is, it's a simple law. It's called the law of determination. The law of determination. Now, what this law says is this: how high you rise is largely determined by how high you want to climb. Yeah. How many of you remember when I told you to make your goal, especially your P2 goal, your money goal, your wealth goal, and I told you, don't focus on the how, we'll show it to you. I'll show you exactly, you will attract the way. That's where you were determined for that 10x results. Okay. So you made that determination, you made that goal, and how high I want to climb. Nahi yaar, ye to last 5 times ho gaya. 5% growth rate ho gaya. Usme kya inspiration hai? That's a A-type goal, which is a goal which you know how to get it. There is no inspiration in that. A B-type goal is, you know, you can think you can get this. There is no inspiration even in that. But a C-type goal is where you don't know how you're going to get it, but you just decided upon it. That is where you are determined to get that particular goal, the sales target. That's your law of determination. That's the law of determination. Now, there are some corollaries to this, and I'm going to explain that to you so that you can really get your goal cards out. Really get your goal cards out. Get your goal cards out, okay? All the members in the community, please get your goal cards out. 2A. 2A is what? You must commit to being the best in your field. Don't be a jack of all, but be the best, and be the best of one thing, one person which you want to be. How many of you are getting my newsletters and are enjoying my newsletters every Friday, 5 a.m. it shoots to your inbox? Yeah. Yeah. You're getting it? Type me. So for those of you who are not getting, please write an email. Maybe it's going in spam or maybe it's blocked. But I made a nice newsletter. I give every Friday a newsletter to you. Okay. Devendra Singh, you got to be there. Just write. All those who are not getting, please write an email right now. And I'll add you to my newsletter. Okay. So just write an email, maybe give an alternate email address also. Sanjay Khandilwal, your email is blocked. So you got to send me a new email address. Okay. I told you, send me a new email address. And I made this one nice newsletter this week for one thing I do, the one thing. So you must commit to being the best in your field. Type 2A that you commit, kya ye industry mein, ye mere profession mein, I'm going to be the best. Type 2A. I'm going to be the best. That's the determination. So I'm not good at many things. I'm not good at many things, but I'm good at the principles of Think and Grow Rich. I'm good. I'm really the best, you can say, as a master student, not a master, but a master student of this one thing. That's the corollary over here. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Ramesh. Now, 2B kya hai? 2B is to achieve high sales goals, you have to set them in the first place. Get your goal cards out. Did you set your goal card? आपने target रखा sales का बड़ा? अगर रखा ही नहीं, सिर्फ दिमाग में रखा के maybe you have just thought of brainstorming, type GC if you have mentioned your sales target or your money goal which you want to achieve. That's where you have set your target. If you don't set it, you can't track it. If you can't track it, you can't achieve it. As simple as that. To achieve the goals, you got to track the goals, and to track the goals, you got to set it. You got to set, track, achieve. That's how you think and grow rich. So you got to set your goals. You got to have a goal card. कि ये sales target करना है, इतना पैसा मुझे कमाना है. Only then when you set it, you're going to achieve it. Set, track, and achieve. That's the real context of where it's such a powerful, such a basic thing. But most people do not set goals. They set goals of being happy. Well, happiness is a byproduct. That's not a goal. Some people say, I want to be healthy. Well, who wants to be sick in life? Nobody wants to be sick in life. So being healthy is not a goal. Some people say, I want more money. That's too vague. Take some, maybe 500 rupees or 1,000 rupees, have some more money. That's too vague. So being happy, being healthy, and having more money is not a goal. You got to have a specific, measurable, time-bound goal. That's where your corollary starts to work. You set your high target goals. That's how you achieve your goals. Type 2B if you're clear with the second corollary. Type 2B in the comment box, please. Awesome. And the final one is, you can't fly with the eagles if you continue to scratch with the turkeys. Trust me, my friends, you are going to be the person, an average of 5 people with which whom you spend your time the most. This is by Zig Ziglar. God bless him, we passed away, but yes, you can't fly with the eagles if you continue to scratch with the turkeys. आपका माहौल, जिस माहौल में आप रहते हो, वो dictate करेगा आपके results. You got to be there. You understand this? All the high flyers, all the super achievers, they drive similar types of cars. They take similar types of vacations. They have similar types of club memberships. They dress similarly. Why? They understand this power that you can't fly with the eagles if you continue to scratch with the turkeys. Do you think that this Think and Grow Rich community, it's an achievers community? It's a community which is going to help you to be there with the eagles, to be there with the super achievers, and to really help you to become a super achiever. Well, I think if you be there in this community for a lifetime, you are going to be soaring to new heights which you have never ever dreamt of. Your sales targets are going to go to the roof if you be there in this space of TAGR. Type proud TAGRian. Type proud TAGRian if you're really proud to be a part of this community. Because over here, every person is a super achiever, and we are super achievers because we're helping every one of us around us to be super achievers. That's the real context. You've got to be there. You've got to be there. And that's where I bring this to a landing. Okay. It's like this. Understand this. And then I'll take up for question answers and success stories. But this is the landing. We'll do further laws, inspiration in installments as we progress further on. Okay. Look at this. The product or service, जो आपका माल है, जो आपकी service है, that's one element. The second element is you yourself, your salesperson, how good you are, or maybe your sales team. And the third element is your customer or your potential client or your potential customer. When you have a clear-cut demarcation of having all these 3 elements fitted together, then, my friend, your sales is going to work like a law. Your sales are going to work like the laws of nature. Your sales are going to happen again and again and again and again and again. And the money is going to come to your account. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. That's how you understand the law of sales and you get that money in the bank happening. It's not by chance. It's not by luck. It's not by fluke. It happens with laws. It works with laws. Understand these laws. Apply it. Have simplicity. Ask and you can get it. You will definitely get it. Type in the comment box, I am a master salesman. I love selling. I am a master salesman. Type, I mean, really put your emotions. I love selling. I am a master salesman. And that's how the sales happen again and 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 again. That's how it works. It's not a strange phenomenon. Success is not strange. We have made it strange. It works with absolute certainty. It works with laws. Understand these laws, and that's how you get your sales. I promise you, my friend, if you apply this in this week, I want tons of success stories from you coming in. I want all of you to go to the next level in this week. If you apply these simple laws, I want all of you to go to the next level. This week should be some breakthrough for you in your sales if you follow these 2 laws. I promise you, if you follow these laws and see how things starts to change in your life, that's how you get these principles. Now, if I may ask you, is it worth to apply this? Okay. Is it worth to apply this? Is it worth for what you invested? Is it worth what you trusted me, trusted this community to join our community? Would you recommend someone? Would you ensure someone to put their hard-earned 10,000 rupees plus GST, what would you recommend to our guest? Kuch value unko mil rahi hai. One deal of yours can go to the next level. One idea can crack the code. For you. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, I love selling. I'm a master salesman. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now I'm going to open up for people. And before I open up, I have a small request. Can I have one request, please? Can I make one request? Type yes if you allow me to have one request. Yeah. I got a hard stop at 9:30. So if I may request you to keep your question answers short and crisp, and your success story short and crisp, so I can wrap this up by 9:30. Is that fine with all of you? Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you so much for your understanding. So I'm lowering all the hands, and you can raise your virtual hand. You can share your success story. You can ask any question which you want to have. But yes, we go to Neeta ji. Yes, we'll give ladies first a chance. Thank you so much, Jayaprakash ji.
Good more earning, sir.
Good more earning.
Can I share a short success story?
Yes.
Maybe 30 seconds as per BN norms.
Yes, please.
I have a thank you note from our community for 73,083 rupees to Jitendra Singh Raul.
Kenya.
Yes.
Wow.
So
amazing.
I finished.
amazing. Kahan se kahan? Yeah, you are become a multinational now.
So I didn't take his permission, but I just announced it. I have a sincere thank you note to JP Rao. I'm really thankful, and it's a portability thing, and done it within a week, like within a day, not a week, within a day. If he's here, definitely I thank you, and thank you to you also. This note go to on BNI portal to you only, sir.
Thank you so much, Neeta.
And 73,083 rupees.
Okay, got it. More power to you, Neeta. Go for it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. More power to you, MPTY Neeta. We go to the next question. We go to Sankar IAS. Yes, Sankar ji, you can unmute yourself, please.
First of all, thank you, Ji. This is the first time I'm speaking to you because first of all, hi guys, I'm Shankar IAS. First of all, why I put IAS? I want to become IAS. So after joining this course, I put my this is more power to it. Every day, every people ask IAS. IAS means I will burning like a desire motivation to desire will come. Thank you. 100+ thank you first of all. Okay, thank you, Ji. And next, I move negative to positive thoughts. Habit number 6 is really good for me because I am negative people. Negative thoughts is come after watching your daily habits. Now I am very powerful, like a lion is roar. Wait to see. Within the year, I will become IAS. I come to your home and shake a hand, and the line will come to you. Be shortly. Thank you for opportunity. Bye.
Thank you. Waiting for that day, and I wish you all the best. More power to you. Everyone, please type more power to Sankar IAS. Okay, more power to Sankar IAS. Please type that. Okay, thank you so much, Sankar. Wonderful sharing. Okay, we go to the next question. We go to Saikat Sahu ji.
Yes, sir. Sir, how can I sell ice to the Eskimo?
How can you sell ice to
the Eskimo?
Well, yes, see, okay. Why do you want to sell ice to the Eskimo?
This is actually a popular phrase among sellers.
I got that, Okay, fine. You can trick someone by giving them some wrong notion that you might require ice to keep that ice not being melted. Maybe a dry ice kind of a thing. That's one way of looking at it, being creative. Maybe you would want that ice to be there for you so that a different form of ice, maybe it's not in that rock solid form, but it's in a condensed form. So you can, that ice has got some different properties. So you can sell according to that particular context, if there is adding some value to it. But I'm not so much in the opinion that you should sell someone just to prove that you're a good salesman if it is not adding value to the particular prospect. So you might sell it once or twice or thrice, or maybe make fool of one, but not it's not going to help you long term. So this is good in that sales and trainings, and it's good for the management quizzes, etc. I've been there through that drill. But from the context of what we are looking at of adding enduring value, which is going to come back to you, it's of no use.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. Thimmappa, please share the joining link. Okay, I'll give you the joining link also. Okay, Thimmappa, you want to join our community? So let's welcome Thimmappa. That's a wonderful decision. Mark this date. 13th of May is going to be a life transforming day for you. This is the day where you registered for the community. Okay, so Thimmappa, this is the link. And for people, for any guest who wants to join in, Mukunda is my friend referral. Okay, Mukunda. Okay, Mukunda referred you. Okay, got it. Welcome, Thimmappa ji. So please type Thimmappa, welcome Thimmappa. And I think this is Mukunda, more power to Mukunda also for referring Thimmappa. And Thimmappa, I've given this link to you. Do it, and let's move to the next one. Okay. We go to Yes, the Daruwala ji. Sir, how are you after a long time?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, one thing is there. I feel awkward asking for orders or something like that.
Okay. What is the cause of their awkwardness?
I don't know that.
Okay, got it. I'll explain to you. So you are into financial management, am I right?
Right.
So it's very common for every one of us to feel a little bit awkward to ask for money or ask for the check. It's very much common for all of us. But when you are in that process of conversation, maybe a one-to-one or on a phone call, speaking to that particular potential client, and you have explained the product, you have explained the service, you have explained the insurance premium, etc., returns, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. Now the time comes to actually ask for the check for you to get that particular registration or maybe transfer into your account or whatever XYZ. So at that moment, when you are asking, or maybe that pause is there, or maybe you have completed that sales pitch, at that moment, you only have a picture, of how that particular potential client is going to change or benefit his or her life after taking your product or service. Maybe his family is properly insured, etc., etc., etc. So don't think about the money, how you are going to use it. Don't think about that right now. I'll tell you the reason why. Your thoughts are more, are faster, are more powerful in communicating to your potential client than your words. So when you are thinking about what you're going to do with that particular money, that thought process is going faster, it's traveling faster to your potential client, and that client is thinking, "Arey, ye to apna gaadi lega, ye iska ghar ka iska nikal dega kharcha," and that is going to stop that sale. But you focus only on the value which that person is going to get, and when that happens, that thought frequency is aligned with what you speak, and when the voice goes to the other particular person, the thought, the speech, everything matches, it's in harmony, and that's where that awkwardness will not be there. So even your client will also be, "No, I want to take it." So he will even start to say, "No, I want to buy it. So tell me which are the ways I can do it." So you got to be having a clear picture in your mind, what not the money is going to do for you, but how the product is going to do for that particular client. Do it at least 3 times in the day in front of mirror. आप अपने आईने के सामने अपने आप को देख करके do it 3 times every day. Read the same sales speech again and again and again and again. Look at that person in the mirror. अपने आप को आंखों में आंख डाल के देखिए. Record your sales pitch in your smartphone, and especially see what is your tonality, what is your pitch when you start to ask for money. Is it your pause? आरटी जिस करेंगे आप कुछ रुक रहे हो, आपकी वॉइस ड्रॉप हो रही है, वो करेक्ट करिए. रिकॉर्ड को बार बार सुनिए. जो फ्लो में आप स्टार्टिंग की सेल्स पिच बोल रहे हो, वही फ्लो में आप अपनी चेक भी अपना चेक भी वही फ्लो में मांगिए और वैसे करेंगे, you are going to come to me with a success story, SD. Do it.
No,
Got it?
people are from the front only. They're saying, "No, we have seen your pitch. We want to give." But I feel awkward taking the checks, or they give big amounts, and I feel awkward कि भैया इतना मैं कर पाऊंगा कि नहीं कर पाऊंगा.
No. So you got to. So that means you are not believing in your product or service. You are not believing in your product or service. You are not having that. Huh?
I have myself invested in it, so I have full belief in it.
So why should you feel uncomfortable with that? Whether you'll be able to do, आप fulfill कर पाएंगे कि नहीं कर पाएंगे. So you don't have self confidence. एक simple ब्रह्मास्त्र ले लो आप. You take a simple affirmation. I believe I can. I believe I can. It's a wonderful affirmation. Kamesh Mehta, in similar industry like you, did multiples of business by doing that. Do that. I believe I can. Keep on doing it. Work on yourself. Listen to the strangest secret every day. Look at your wins of the sales which have happened in the last year. इतना तो बेचा है ना आपने. इतने साल से आप कर रहे हो ना. So look at all your wins. Before you do the sales pitch, you read all your wins, visualize them, and then you go for it. Do this. Do this.
Thank you.
Yeah. How many of you are getting some value from the answer which I gave to Yazdi? Type V for value. You got some value for yourself. Does it help you? I think Q&A definitely helps. Q&A definitely helps, right? So we'll take a couple of more questions. I've got a list of people. Okay, let's go to the women first. Purvi ji, okay, I'll give a chance to you, Purvi ji.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening to you.
Today, one more time, going extra mile paid me. Actually, I was working for the community for the Bangalore flyer. Even I asked you for that should I or not? And you just told me that you always go extra mile. Think over. Then I started working on the Bangalore flyer. And at the end of my completing the design, I got one a new client, which means we were not knowing anything about the client. That person RTGS the amount, and then we did the advertisement in Times of India. So I mean, that was totally different experience. Going extra miles really pays.
Yes, Purviji, it does pays. And I also didn't tell you to do it.
Yeah.
I was also checking whether you are still in that basic, because आप 2 साल से हो ना, ठीक है, सब कुछ पता है. I was testing it.
True, but
Good, very
this
nice.
again proved that I must tell everybody, please go extra mile, and things will come to you in very different way.
Yes.
100%. Thank you so much.
Type GEM for Purviji and Ashirvad. They are gems in our community. They are designing all these creatives every week after week after week after week, going the extra mile, not charging a single penny from the community. I mean, otherwise also Purviji is there on Telegram. It's there it's in the core committee. So they are gems of people, and every person is a gem who's going the extra mile. So going the extra mile is a gem. Okay, gem. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Amazing. Let's go to the next one. We go to Devendra Singh ji. Yes, I think it's late in Japan. Devendra ji, yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
Thank you so much. So one quick comment.
Yeah.
Complete sales pitch. I should keep one thing in mind. How do I convert from customer to the client by providing value-added services? That should I have in mind to have repeated business.
Absolutely. Wonderful comment. Very, very useful.
So that is only possible if I really think about providing real value services and try to fix the customer pain areas and issues. Then this can be possible.
Wonderful tip. And I
that's
think
what I wanted to share. Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. It's a wonderful tip, sir. And
Right.
More power to you. Wonderful. More power to Devendra ji, please, for doing this. It's a wonderful tip. Yeah, value from client to customer. Wonderful. Very nice. Yeah. We go to Sanjay Khandelwal ji.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Siddharth. Great session from you. after a long time. I believe there was another different session on sales, I believe 2 to 3 months back. But this is really alarming, great bulb on movements as well. So I just wanted to know one thing, like, for example, if I'm not getting a particular type of customer, so how can I change the area or, the place of the customer? Because I don't have the option to go any other city or something like that. So I try to do in all the possible ways what I can, or taking help of the same persons who are in the same field from a long time, but still it's not working.
I think if it is not working, change the plan. Look at who is doing good in your industry in that particular city selling a similar product like you. For example, get some into market research and get into some details about somebody would be selling similar type of products or services what you are doing right now in your city. Somebody would be buying it, right? Go into the depths of it. Who is buying your product or service similar to yours? Who is selling it? And who is the market leader? Try to role model that. Don't copy, get inspired. Study, research, and then try it out how you can be. Maybe there will be some hurdles, obstacles, maybe some plans they are doing. They have got some loyalty programs. They have got some brand ambassadors, blah, 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 blah. But try to see which is the weakest spot where I can enter without having those hurdles and obstacles. Maybe that could be the entry point for you.
Perfect. I got you. So basically, there can be, some change in the trends as well, or might be the people who have worked already in the industry from a long time. So they might be aware of that things, but the recent things have been changes. There are so many after the pandemic and everything. The market has been changed a lot, even considering the global market as well. So thank you so much, Siddharth sir, and more power to you.
Most welcome, Sanjay ji, and keep on coming and keep on impacting people's lives. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I think, friends, I think hardly see anybody raising hands. Okay. But thank you, Uma. Thank you, Rangana, Meera, for reminding me that it's 9:30. So with that note, let me pause this mastermind at this moment, and let's continue this again next Friday with a new session, with a new topic, something which is more interesting, something which is more relevant at this point. But promise me that you are going to take your sales to the next level and give me a success story by next Friday. Please promise me to do that, because this is where I really want you to get into action. Type P for promise. You're going to sell someone, sell our community also. Sell our community also and get someone in the community. Type P for promise. You're going to do this. And that's how you can really, really start to make yourself a difference by helping others. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. And